This is a video response to what was it, codependency and narcissism, the whole little thing. Till just put up a video with Rodenberger. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. It's the first video I've seen with you in your face, and I'm horrible with names. Ask my family; they should know. And birth dates. But that's irrelevant. What I want to talk about is how we're kind of separating different parts of the human psyche and calling them different personalities, like narcissism and codependency. These are both part of. I don't know. They should just kind of like both be there. Like for instance, I would be kind of viewed as more of a narcissistic person. Um, 'Cause I really don't. I try not to care what other people think, but sometimes I care a little bit too much. But that is the essence, of course, the whole narcissism. As if you watch that video, which I'll probably put a link inside my description, so you guys actually know where to go. Um, yeah, just go watch that, and you'll find everything you need to know about like all the. They break everything down with narcissism and codependency, like the definitions and the extremes of them all. They did that brilliantly, but you have to understand that there is a balance, and the reason why the narcissism finds codependency is because that's something that he needs to find within himself. You know what I mean? Or they need to find within themselves. He, she, whoever they may be. Um, I am picking up a lot of high vibes right now because there's nobody else in the house. So I will be a little bit more energetic. Just try to bear with me. Nothing to ground me here. So I'm in the skies. Um, Codependency and narcissism. What I didn't really like was how we paint. Um, I'll just say how Ross paints narcissism as such a bad. I mean, no, it is important to love yourself. Okay, we're talking about. Um, I know what he was talking about, the different relationships and the different stuff like that, but you can't just put it out there that it's bad to love yourself, too much or whatever, to be self-loving, and like a vampire that goes usually the most positive mind frame of a narcissism is not to try to find somebody who feeds them love to them because they've already got enough love for themselves. Okay, what you're trying to understand is they're trying to find other people who love themselves that won't say they're stealing energy because they're pounding everything inside there. They're pounding everything out. As long as they have the good moral structure, they're obviously not going to be vampires. Like I'm insensitive. I'm not a vampire. Yes, I do have to energy work everybody because they're at a lower vibe. They're a little bit lower than me, so I have to pump them chi, or else they're like, "Oh, this guy's draining chi." It's like, no, I'm just at a super like high level, and I keep feeding myself because in my mentality, everything out here is pure and should be emitting a lot more energy than what it is, and that's where you start getting this energetic vampire thing because there's not enough energy out there, and you guys should be sustaining your own energy. I shouldn't be on the narcissism to stop, filling himself with the energy that he needs to operate on the level that he needs to operate on. That is from you guys. For being too codependent on somebody else's energy or whatever, and not, you know, furnishing your own, if you will, your energy. Get it? So, if you have somebody that's codependent, I'm talking about this in energetic forms, not relationship forms. It's just because you guys focus a little too much on the relationship and not on the energetic forms that I guess should be there as well. All right, so here's how codependency works. So, I don't have enough energy for myself, so I need everything. I need help on pretty much everything I do. Um, So let's say if somebody like that with that mentality walks into somebody who's saying, I can do everything myself. I don't need anybody. So this guy's emitting all kinds of power, right? And then this guy's sucking in all kinds of power, right? And then there's that conflict of mentality, saying this guy is sucking in, or this the codependent guy would be saying, oh, he's sucking in my energy. That's why he's so strong, or something. I don't know. It's stupid. And then the narcissism was like, what's your problem, dude? You don't know how to do anything. You should have your own chi. And then so yeah, it puts that problem on him, and not on the narcissist, because why would we do that to ourselves? And then so the codependent person uh, kind of puts that on the narcissist, like he's drawing in energy, when in essence he really is. That's where it comes down. I guess that's the lens there, but he is kind of drawing in energy, but only because your mentality is fragile enough to where it just breaks, and then yeah, then he doesn't control it. He just walks around and wants to muster all that chi. Like right now, my foot is moving 10,000. It never stops. Like I never stop shaking my foot. If I'm sitting down, I'm like shaking my foot. If I'm standing up, I'm moving, doing something. You know, it's a very hyperactive way of living. It's very high frequency. Everything's there for you most of the time. All the energy. Um. Anyways, see, I told you. If I didn't write these notes, I would have been on about stupid shit. Um. So let's talk about the relationships. Why do they always find something like that? You know, like narcissists always find codependent people, and then they put themselves in this abuse thing. Narcissism, narcissist. I think it's weird because if they weren't codependent, how would they fall into a relationship with somebody else who is codependent at the same time? So every narcissist needs to understand that there is a codependent aspect of them that they need to learn. Okay, and then the codependent people need to realize that they need to love themselves. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna do that for them. That's true. Even if they think that the narcissism or even finding another codependent person is gonna help them some way, it's not. Sorry. You have to find that within yourself. You have to find the love. You're the only one inside your own body, okay? So there should be a form of narcissism and a form of codependency on all of us in like this nice little balance. It goes. It's just like it's hard to do it because I'm looking at the computer and it's going like upside down. It's weird because it goes the other way. It's like a mirror, so it's like it goes like it's like a wave, but it's not a sine wave. It's like like different aspects will rise, and you have to kind of switch between being strong or submitting. You know, that's the same way with everything else in this world. The yin and the yang, bad and the good. Stop painting it as fucking disorders. Just no. Okay, they're not disorders. They're just something you need to work with. Okay, we don't prescribe pills for that. Um, for you figuring out how to live your life effectively, there should be no pill for that. It's called suck it up and move on. Or for you narcissisms, it's called submit and learn from these people. Because you will need their help. See, as you can tell, I'm more of a narcissist kind of view, but with a nice balance of codependency inside there should be no problem. Um, yeah, codependency and narcissism. If these are two personality disorders, then that must be the best damn disorder on this planet. Yes, I was trying to be funny. I don't know if that worked or not. Um, but yeah. Um, other than that, it was a really good video. It explains a lot about the way that things naturally happen, or not even naturally, it's unnatural to fall in that kind of cycle. It's really not natural to do that. You're supposed to learn about yourself, and you keep using relationships to I don't know learn about yourself or something. I don't know. You guys are using relationships for something. It should be like somebody like you, somebody who's like you, just like you, that you want to do things with, and you'd feel completely comfortable about doing, the things that you want to do with the other person. It's pretty much that simple. You guys are like, if it's that simple, then first why? Because you're looking for other people. You're not looking for yourself and other people. Understand? You're just looking for other people. You're looking for like the perfect girlfriend that only exists in here. Sorry, kid, that does not go out there. Because your perfect lover, your soul mate, is just the mate of the soul. It's just another part of you that you kind of connect with, and it will show you different things about yourself that you need to change. and whatnot. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought I saw something. What was I talking about? So yeah, you're only. I guess we're talking about soulmates now. Um, so relationships, how to make them work, how to avoid this little nasty cycle that they've been talking about. That's ah, call it his. Ugh. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's a really nasty cycle to kind of just throw yourself in the mix. Why not just love yourself, and then once you strengthen up yourself, and you will understand there will be codependent spots, and you'll find them. Talking to your narcissists out there, the people who love themselves. Maybe a little bit too much. That's pretty much the whole. I think that's why they got labeled as narcissists. You just love yourself a little too much. We have to stay humble. We have to stay sometimes submissive, even though we feel we shouldn't have to. And you're exactly right. We shouldn't have to, but because they cannot jump on. Do I want to say this? I feel like most narcissists, if they're not working with their ego, if they're not working with their ego, I feel like a lot of them are just super high vibe people. Um, like me, I love myself, and I'll do things, maybe even manipulative to sustain my own ego. It doesn't hurt nobody. It doesn't do anything. It's just the fact that this world just runs on a lower energy field. I have to sometimes do things to make myself happy. Burst down a couple of doors. Um, so that's what I do. There's always that form of codependency, and I do need them. That's why I really don't get this narcissism and codependency. There should be a balance. There should always be a balance. There's always a balance. So I think the only thing that separates these two, that's codependency and narcissism. I don't know if you can see that there, but the only thing is the failure to realize the balance within themselves. Bam! There you go. There it is. I can't really say anything else about that. That's what it is. The balance within yourself. Um, Shout out to Swan. I love you. Shout out to Rodenberger. I hope I'm saying that right. If not, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names, I swear. But you need to find love in yourself because you feel like a more codependent person. And the fact that you got stuck inside this is because you kept falling into that codependency. And I think that's exactly what you said inside the video. There has to be a time you say, "I love myself more than I love this relationship," and that's when you break it off. Okay, you have to be a little narcissistic. Okay, that's why you keep jumping back inside the wrestling ring of the narcissist person, the person who loves himself, um, just because they want you there. They want you there. They like you. There's some reason why. There's some kind of traits that they like you inside the wrestling ring. And the only reason why you feel it's a wrestling ring is because you don't have enough power to withstand that. And you just have to either love yourself, get inside the wrestling ring, or love yourself enough to say, hey, I'm building my other wrestling ring over here, with other people that I enjoy. You're too egotistical. Tell them that. They love themselves. They want to change for the better, but nobody even tells them that. They're just like, this guy's an asshole. We'll just keep moving on. But you gotta express yourself. Just because you're codependent doesn't mean you don't have a side of you that needs to be expressed. Okay? Um, be strong, codependent people. I'm not codependent. Not very codependent at all. So talking to you guys is talking to the opposite side of the spectrum. I think that's why I'm here. It's because I'm actually learning how to be a little bit more codependent myself, and I'm learning compassion and love and all this stuff. And Yeah, it's been a big trip, but I'm learning. That's the whole point, right? Is to learn. You live and you learn. You forget, you learn. You learn, you live. See, now I'm just ranting. I just love. Alright, I'll cut that off right there. But yes, codependencies. Remember, you do have a power within yourself that you can use at any moment. Don't think that that self-defeating thought already got to you. Just know it's already there. Okay? Know that power is already there. You don't have to fucking think about it. It comes from the heart. Up. Um, no, just go from the heart. I don't know who's saying cheat. No, just go from the heart. Your heart is strong, okay? It is actually the strongest muscle in the body. You know why? Because it never stops. That's the power of the heart. Um, Narcissistic people, those people who love themselves a little too much even correct themselves. Stay humble, man. Come on. Don't go too big. These people need time to catch up. Uh, and remember to think about other people's perspectives while they're doing things that you feel is wrong, because that is huge things for us narcissists to work on, is understanding other people's reality, and not laughing at that reality. It's important. Okay, that was so much for my response. I don't know. I kind of felt like I needed to make this response, because I felt I felt I felt they were painting the world a little too black for me, and not enough understanding. Ooh, like their reality is really depressing, is what I'm saying. Well, this Frost guy, anyways. Teal Swan is usually on point. She does with the shadows, though, but there's always a lighter side of her. That she always brings the shadow into the light. But I feel like this guy's just sifting in the shadows. Um, that light comes from within Fred, but it's like I'm not saying nothing bad against them. I'm not saying they're wrong. They're completely right. I'm not saying I don't know. I just feel like their definitions are going to a complete extreme. You know what I mean? Like if you're a narcissist, you don't have any ounce of codependency in your body, which is completely wrong. Um, and codependency, how they have no power to regain. That's kind of the spin off that I kind of felt from that. But maybe it was meant differently. Who knows? I just want to clear that up. I just want to clear that air, but and fix that before it got out there. Because I am focused on a high vibe reality, and we'll be, we'll be there soon. Talking about talking about angelic realms and shit. It's gonna be dope. But we all have stuff we need to work on. Yeah. Uh, Stay tuned for me. I might do some more videos, seeing as how nobody's in this house, and I kind of feel like ranting. Everybody's like, no, not another cute Tim, man. He destroys our ego. Yeah, sorry guys. It's not aligned to the highest of egos. Um, so I will smash it. So, any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead, put them inside the comment section. Uh, I will put that link for the video for you guys as well inside the description so you guys look at. It is very important to understand those two concepts, narcissism and codependency. So you guys should check that out, man. I'll put it in the links because I'm not that great at editing. I have a little laptop. That's why you never heard any music from me. I could throw some music in there. It's not a lie. And then I have to throw an intro that is saying, okay, stop rapping. Yeah, go ahead, check out this video. Tell me what you think in the comments, concerns, please. And like and subscribe to every one of us. Or die. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like and subscribe if you wish. Namaste.